I'm kind of adding on to this here because Kathy's got tied up, and so I'm going to address this. I don't know if you want me to show your pictures, Julie, but you emailed this to Jennifer, the rosacea and stuff. Yeah, I mean, your lymph system's really backed up. And this is all up in the head area. You want to move your lymph system. As you get older, you'll get basal cells and stuff like this. This is all lymphatics. This is all lymphatics. You got to move your lymph system. It's hard for me to tell, but you look like you have hazel eyes. If they are hazel, you've got some chronic lymph going on, because hazel eyes are actually blue eyes. And so it's hard for me to tell. They might be all brown, but it's really hard to tell. I can tell by your body structure that your adrenals are down and you're dealing with sugar metabolism problems. So you've got to fix your adrenals anyway, I'm here to tell you, and your kidneys, and then start draining this lymph system. Also fix up your bowels, clean up your bowels, and you'll have this. Jennifer will probably contact you back on this, but this is all your lymph system, and that's what acids do, honey. You're all over. You see it on your chest. It's all over. So you got some lymph work to do, but you got to get your adrenals up anyway, because you're the type where you're going to be fighting weight and you're going to be fighting sugar metabolism problems, high or hyperglycemia. So I'm going to give this back to Jennifer here. Another question was on sensitive to cold and hot weather. General sense being an 80% raw food. Yeah. You know, really, we're, like I said, we're actually tropical species. I think subtropical at best, but it does take the fat off of you. And of course, in cold climates, I don't do well in cold climates on raw. I don't. And I've got clients in northern Alaska, Mongolia, all around the world in cold climates, Canada. And so in the dead of winter, you know, when we have tumors and stuff, we've got to be fruit. So it's somewhat difficult, you know, so warm teas, warm soups perhaps at times, but I've got to dig in and move lymph. So you see, depending where we're working, what kind of, you know, environmental effects we have to deal with. I'd also get on that thyroid. The thyroid's responsible for the heart rate and metabolism. Rate of metabolism keeps the body warmer. So if you got a good thyroid, when it is colder, even on raw, your body will move your blood around a little more, keep you a little warmer. So I'd be looking at my thyroid, check my basals under the arm, my basal temperatures, and make sure I'm at least 97.5, 6. Prefer a little higher, but at least up to there. And if not, either give you a thyroid herbal formula, or if you feel like you're real low, if you're in the 96s, that's chronic, you definitely want a glandular to help pop that up. And of course, the girls can help you there. The glandulars are physicians only, but let me see. Yeah, thank you all for your comments. I appreciate them. I really do. And I think that I love to empower you, and you're empowering me. And I love that. I love that. That's how we work. And I'll really tear down the spiritual road here soon. That's my favorite road. But I'm so involved in this health side of it. But it always leads to the spiritual side, because they're interacted freckles. Yeah, look, I've got a bunch of those freckles too. Yeah, I know. I always wondered, you know, myself. Skin pigmentation issues deal from the pituitary gland. And so, you know, maybe we're a bit of some pituitary race, you know. I mean, we're looking at the different parts of the country and the world, you know, your body, skin type, and everything else. We've mutated from generations. Homo sapiens have been around a little while on the planet. And so, yeah, we have changed our skin color. Well, we migrated up north. You know, the darker, the more south and the tropical, the darker your skin's going to get. But it protects you from the sun, and that's all good stuff. But us whiteys, you know, we got shipped up north where we have to fight our health more, and it's like, So keep working on it. You know, keep working on your health. That's a good thing. Thanks for all your comments. I love you guys too. Chronic cold feet and being sensitive to the cold weather. Yeah, full heart. That's that's definitely thyroid. And like I said, thyroid is controlled by the pituitary. This is TSH controlling the thyroid. So I'd have to look at your case more to see if you have a pituitary weakness that's controlling or suppressing the thyroid, or whether it's just the thyroid itself. Anyway, if you're that cold, then that's a chronic case, and that's where I know how this one lady feels, and I understand, but that's where glandulars come in. If they're going to raise animals to eat for the lower consciousness, okay, but let's spare everything we can. In other words, let's use those organic glands for the purpose of helping others. You know, if we're going to be involved in that whole thing, okay, but you know, again, a life away from animal products is a very, very great life. You feel so much lighter. You don't feel dirty. You don't feel bloaty. You don't feel that. You know, life off of proteins in general is a very uplifting, more mobile body. And play with this yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. They had a thing on protein last night on Fox News, and this big guy and this girl couldn't pinch an inch and all this, and high protein. It's like, well, I'll see you someday with arthritis and bad kidneys. They believe that you should have about 100 grams of protein a day. It's like, oh, well, the daily recommendation now is 20 to 40, which is not very much, and that's if you even had an idea that your body could use protein. Let me see. Appreciate these, I really, really do. Good. I've been taking some quiet all time, good for kidneys. I know oh, you're an RN. Oh, you're an ICU RN. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I know. I got my stories. I spent a lot of years in cardiopulmonary, nuclear medicine, emergency rooms. I just, my significant other was a cardiac nurse, and I just thought that was be cool, and I wanted to get my advanced life support system, you know, my ACLS, and I just wanted to know all that, you know. I just, you know how you get these bugs after a while. You have years and years in one thing, you want to play in another. And I told you before, the radiation in nuclear medicine, I saw my vision declining as a few years went on, so I just said, you know what, and actually a medical doctor talked me back into getting my practice back online again because, you know, the fight and the frustration, and you don't know whether they want to throw you in jail. I've been threatened to be thrown in jail for years. I mean, it's been a long haul. People have no idea at the cruelty these states have done to naturopaths. Some of them went to jail. Some of them literally back in the 70s, people even disappeared. There was a great medical doctor in New York City that had found some herbal things that he found that could cure cancer, as the newspaper said, and his office was raided, and then, come on in, Kathy, and they never found him. So this is the kind of thing here. So I'm going to cut off here. I've got a client here, and then you're going to come in, or Drew's going to get the camera and then set you up, right?
Yes.
All right. All right. Thank you very much, my friends. Kathy will be seeing you on the downside. Bye-bye now.